what they tell you back in India is completely different than the reality that you'll face.
Also, another issue was the rent was a little high. We were paying 650 each.
Pay that much money and you still live like outside Berlin.
He asked you the deposit just to show the apartment?
Yes.
We were also planning on just leaving everything and going back home. Asked ChatGPT, give us a couple of links. StudiFlats was one of the names on the list. So
Hi everyone, hope you're doing great and welcome back to another episode of Student Circle podcast powered by StudiFlats. I'm Ashwati and today we're going to share some real stories happened in Berlin. I'm joined with Tarun and Aditya and they have to say something really serious happened in Berlin. Because moving into another country is exciting, but sometimes it comes with different challenges and scams. So let's go talk to them. So, hi guys, could you introduce a little more?
hi, I'm Tarun. I'm from Hyderabad. I've been in Berlin for the last 8 months. I study at UE and I'm doing my master's in communication design. So, and I'm here with my friend Aditya.
Hey guys, I'm Aditya and I too am from UAE and I'm from Hyderabad as well. And I'm here to do my master's in international business management.
It's always so fun when I meet people from my home city. So, do you miss Hyderabad?
Oh, a lot. Trust me, because we've tried making the Hyderabadi biryani back here just to
The biryani.
remind
exactly.
us
Yes.
of
The
home.
biryani is so different if you compare to Hyderabad and here.
Yeah,
Yes.
it is. The way they make it back home. It's just, yeah.
So, and how's Berlin for you guys?
Berlin's been pretty nice. I wouldn't say there have been any major issues except the one that we're going to talk about.
Yes.
But it's been pretty comfortable. Very good weather over here. That's what I like about Berlin.
Okay, so now let's bounce back to the serious issue. So, could you just elaborate what really happened?
Okay, so it was about finding a new place because we were moving out of our old one. This was already when we were 6 months into Berlin. And a friend of ours had given us this number, a reference that he had used before, and he found that on Facebook Marketplace. So we didn't know that then. So we were under the assumption that this was genuine.
Yes.
And we went forward with it. This guy had a lot of rules about how things would go on, and he was asking us for payment of the security deposit before we could visit the place. So we decided, okay, we're gonna pay him now and go visit it the same day, right? And we spoke that with him. We decided that that's what we're gonna do. So once we went to the place and we gave him a couple of calls.
We made the payment in the morning and like we went to the place in the evening. So in the evening when we went to the place, like we waited there for like 10-15 minutes before giving him a call that we were here at the place and that we wanted him to come down and meet us so that he could show us the apartment.
Yeah, and once we were there, we gave him a couple of calls. We waited for like an hour or so, but he didn't show up. And the next day, he texts, he apologizes, saying that he was busy and he got caught up with something. And then he says that to go further with this contract, which we had already signed the day before, he had already sent us a contract, which seemed legit, like seemed genuine to us. So he was like, in order to proceed with the whole thing and for him to come to the place, he was just very adamant and persistent about us paying the money. So he was asking us to pay the next 2 months rent as an advance before we could even see the place. So that was very.
This was in addition to the security deposit that he already asked us to pay, which we already paid. Like that was 400 euros for us. And as a student, you know that 400 euros is a lot of money for us.
Yes. So, okay. So now I can't believe this happened, and I want to ask you with the basic. So when you moved to Berlin for the first time, you guys had an apartment, which was good.
Yeah.
But the problem was the contract was only for 6 months.
So
Yes.
that apartment was like basically it was our dorm from the university that was offered to us.
So it's in Zossen, so we have to take a regional train to travel every
Yes,
day.
yes,
So it's like
yes.
40 minutes commute, and we have to be like right on time. That's the
Yeah.
problem. So also another issue was the rent was a little high. We were paying 650 each for a shared
Oh,
room.
you are paying 650 each.
Yeah, and because it's college accommodation,
Yeah.
we were fine with it because we were worried
But
about safety and all of that. So it was a good
yes.
place
And
overall.
I guess this is the first time I guess we're getting the information that even college dorms we have to pay expensive rent, because
Oh yeah.
usually we have this myth going on, if it is from college it is affordable or it is cheap because international students are always welcomed. But this is my first time. So did you guys really pay 650?
Yes. For 6 months, we were paying 650 per month for
Yeah.
a shared room, and the private rooms can go up to 800, 850. So that's another thing. It's like a private apartment.
And you pay that much money and you still live like outside Berlin,
Yes.
an hour away from Berlin, and that's a big
That was a
problem.
huge issue.
Of
The
course, it's a
distance.
huge
Yeah.
issue because majority of people still believe that if you're living outside Berlin, that I guess most on the C zones, the rent are less. And also college dorms offer you affordable rent. So, guys, you need to listen this.
Yeah, I mean, if it's a private university, if it's a public university, I would understand if they have
Yeah.
cheaper dorms, but
Yes.
private universities always have expensive dorms. And it's just exactly, I'd like to tell everybody that what they tell you back in India is completely different than the reality that you'll face here.
Exactly.
It's not true. Before you make any major decisions, make sure you talk to people that are living here so you can get some retrospective on making any decisions. Yeah.
Yes, I would agree on that because even when I was about to come, I had this assumption that okay, C zones are affordable and college will take care of everything. But yes, now I understand that's a big
Yeah.
no. Okay, moving on. So, how did you exactly find this scammable apartment?
So, like we said, our friend gave us the number because he found this apartment in Potsdam from the same guy who he also found it from Facebook Marketplace.
So, it was okay for your friend.
Yeah, it was okay for our friend, but then again, it seemed like we don't honestly don't know what happened. And once
Yeah.
he texted the guy back, he never responded to him as well. So we're not really sure. We sometimes I even think if the number was that he gave was genuine,
Or
or
not.
Yes.
Yes,
we
it
don't
can
know what
happen.
could happen.
Yes.
You can never trust anyone here.
Yes,
Yeah.
and that's a big yes because trust is not easy in here. So, can I ask how much money you lost?
So we paid the security deposit to him, which he promised to show us the apartment after.
He asked you the deposit just to show the apartment?
Yes.
For the viewing of the
Yes.
apartment,
Oh.
he asked us to pay like 450 each, 400 euros.
400 each.
Yeah, 400 euros each.
Yeah, so guys, that's also you need to be careful because never pay any single penny without seeing an apartment. Am I right?
I agree, yeah. Because the two times that we've found places to stay, the initially and right now, both of the times we didn't have to sign a contract or make any payments just to see the apartment. We just got to see the apartment.
Yeah, like
And I also feel like because the apartment and the pictures that were shown to us were too good to be true, and we were kind of desperate to
Yes.
move out of
yes,
Dawson.
yes.
We didn't think too much, and we were just in a hurry. So there was negligence on our part as well, if you think about it.
But we can't completely blame on you because all you
course.
want was some place to live in Berlin, and you were done with REs and C zones and everything.
Exactly, yeah.
So yes, but yeah, and then you pay the money.
Then, like we said, we showed up to the location. He didn't show up. The next day, he was asking us to pay the rent, which was the next 2 months' rent, and we didn't have that kind of money. And of course, we weren't gonna pay that because right then it was obvious that this
It
was a
was a
scam.
Yes.
So we tried to argue with him or talk to him in order to get our money back, but that didn't seem like it was working because he was just trying to convince us to just pay more money and you'll get your apartment. He was just adamant on us paying more money.
Yeah.
So yeah, we just blocked him after that, and I didn't want to take any legal action for this because I was too scared about this because
Yes, and also when we are new to a country, we have no idea, no clue of what legal actions, and I guess that is
Exactly.
the main strength of these scammers.
Exactly.
They know that no kid is gonna run directly to take illegal actions against
exactly.
them.
Yeah, so they did take advantage of that.
Yes.
So yeah, but then again, we thought about it. We contacted a bank, hoping they could maybe revert the payment, but we didn't get any good response from them. They just gave us bad news. That's all.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I could relate it because losing 400 euros is not
that's heavy. Yeah,
it's not easy.
it wasn't.
Yeah, and I guess the day he didn't show up, that was some positive sign giving you a sign that run away. This
Yeah,
is
Exactly.
not
Yeah.
so we
true.
waited there like at the location that he gave us for like 3 hours.
Yeah, that was
We
the
were
greatest sign anyone could give you.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, so moving on. Then what happened? You came to know that this is a scam and you lost money and he's not attending your calls. And what is this the sudden thought you got?
Oh, we were very scared, to be honest, because our contract was ending in less than a week. We
Yeah.
had to move out. We didn't find a place. And the thing is that for our budget, finding place was really difficult because we were looking for apartments on at like 500 euros at least, or like under 600. And we were looking for shared apartments. So it was difficult, but we eventually did find a place. But we were very scared, dude, at that time.
Yes, yes.
We were like,
we frankly we searched like the whole internet for student friendly apartments, but there was no hope.
Yeah, because I could relate you guys. If I was in the position, I have no idea what I've done. I would have just called my parents and cried because we
Yeah.
have no idea what to do.
yeah, that's what
At
we
least
did.
you guys
Yeah.
had each other for
Yeah,
the
we did.
emotional support.
That's true. That's true. We were also planning on just leaving everything and going back home because
Yes.
that seemed like, in situations like these, it always seems like that is the most
Reasonable choice.
reasonable choice that we can make. That
Yeah.
just go back home instead of, struggling even more. But I guess we just pulled through.
Yes,
Just,
and I'm
yeah.
happy because you didn't follow his steps more. Because, what if you pay the whole money and he kicks out from the apartment or something? Then that's much worse. This is brutal, but I can't imagine what would have happened after that.
That's true. That's true.
And so you guys went back to your college dorm and you started searching for apartments.
Yes, yes.
And then what happened?
Then that's when we came across StudiFlats, and it was pretty nice. The day that we decided to see a StudiFlats apartment, we just,
We
agreed.
contacted the person and like they just told us to come view the apartment the same day. Like they didn't say us to
There wasn't any
pay anything or
issues, yeah.
anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's a relief, no?
Exactly.
You got because no payment, just view the apartment and
Just view
then
the
reach out.
apartment.
Exactly, yeah.
You view the apartment if you like it. If it's good, then okay. Or else they were ready to show us like different
Yes.
options as well. And then we talked through the studio flats. We talked to the agent. We went through the process. We talked to him. I decided everything. He decided on the rent, security deposit, how to pay it. We had the option for installment as well.
So that was
Yes.
nice, yeah.
That was a plus point.
So let's start from the basic. How exactly did you find StudiFlats?
So
It's actually a funny story.
funny story. Yeah,
I would
because-
love to hear that.
Because we were okay at that time, we were really desperate and we didn't want to go through the internet, so we asked ChatGPT to give us
Chat GPT?
yeah,
Okay.
ChatGPT to give us a couple of links to student-friendly apartments, and this was one. StudiFlats was one of the names on the list. So
Okay. So I'm
Yeah, it was
impressed.
pretty
Chat
lucky,
GPT.
yeah.
It was pretty easy. Like we just filled out a form and we went to the WhatsApp chat. We talked to the agent and
yeah, and
it
people
was done.
responded really quickly. We had a
Yeah.
quick reply, and that was a relief.
We really have a good
after-
team on that.
Yeah, and trust me, that was a relief after all the things that we had gone through, and yeah, that was really nice.
There was like somebody to guide us through, so that was a
Yeah,
big
and
plus
that
point.
is what we offer, guys. You need to listen this because getting scammed is very easy. But then trusting a company and then someone guiding you, that's another level to do it. Yes.
One more thing, the reason that we didn't even seem like this guy was a scammer because his WhatsApp profile picture and stories that he was posting was
Yes.
genuine. Like you could see him posting pictures of his family and him with his work colleagues and stuff like that. So it seemed like okay, Because why would a scammer often reveal his
Yes.
face, right?
I guess
That's what I
that
was
is one
thinking.
of his tricks to show that I'm not a scammer, guys.
True.
I'm just
True.
a good person, but I will definitely scam you.
Yeah.
Because, I can't even think of many people who got scammed by this guy, and still someone is going to get scammed by this guy. Because, we can't
Yeah,
just report
that's
it.
true.
We can't, you guys didn't do any legal actions to go against him. So,
I mean, like, I've seen multiple posts on Facebook Marketplace regarding this guy that he has
Oh.
scammed like many people. That so the bank account that we sent the
Yes.
money to was a Lithuanian bank account.
Oh, yes. I
And
was about to ask this question. How did you pay this money to this person? Because then you
yes,
would have bank details. Could you elaborate on that?
yes. So
Yeah, we do. We did do a bank transfer to a Revolut account, and that was from
Revolut.
Lithuania.
Yeah.
And we noticed that later. The thing is that because of our desperation to move out of
Yes,
Swasin,
yes.
we overlooked so many things, like where's the number from, you know, what's the bank that we are making the transfer to, and a lot of things like that.
Yes. You guys were here and still got scammed. So we can't even think about people who are coming from India who have no idea and, jump on this random advertisement and come and then get scammed. So that is a real issue we have to take care of.
Yeah.
And what was your mental pressure that time? Because losing money, no place to stay, and then got StudiFlats. And I guess, it would be at starting pretty tough to trust in another company because you were already scammed by one. So it was easy or it was hard for you guys?
no, so after the incident, like for the whole week, we were pretty anxious to find the place. But when we started contacting other agencies like Studio Flats and other places, we first decided not to pay any money this time. Like this was our
Yes.
first priority. We were like, we'll not pay any money. We'll view the apartment. We'll sign the contract, guys.
Yeah,
Sign
we
the
like
contract
determined.
first,
Yeah.
and then pay the money.
Yeah.
Yes, guys, please do concentrate on the words coming out from these kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes. So then we contacted Studio Flats. We were skeptical about it at first, but then after viewing the apartment in person and talking to the guy, and when the
Yeah.
person, the
Yes.
agent from Studio Flats, he told us that you can pay the money after moving in and after signing the contract.
Yes.
That was a relief for us.
Okay, so once you saw the first, did you like the first apartment shown by StudiFlats, or you went through multiple options?
No, we saw the first apartment, and then as soon as we walked out of the apartment, we decided to sign the contract, like right then and there.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's
Because
a relief
like the
again.
apartment was like perfect for our needs and for our
Yeah.
space.
And that is what we offer again.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm happy now you're in a safe spot. And now we spoke about the contract. That is, you didn't know that this contract was supposed to be signed or something. When you came to StudiFlats, you also have a contract. Could you compare these two contracts and highlight why the first one seemed fake?
Oh, okay. So it's like the first one, you can just it's pretty obvious when you look at it. It seems like you
Yeah.
can make it on a
Many
Word.
rules.
Yeah, you can just make it on Word, right? So
Yes.
the font and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Because even if they use logos of if maybe a company or something, but
Yes,
you just gotta check if the company logo is looks clear or not, because that's what matters too. Because yeah, those were the things that I could see. But in Sriflat's contract, it seemed official because it already had a signature of the person as well who sent us the contract. So it seemed
And
official.
there were like many pages, guys. Legal documents has
Oh,
many
yeah.
pages. So
Yes.
please
Terms and
trust that.
conditions.
Yes.
All of
So
that. Yeah.
Studio Flats had like 20 pages. Everything was written down. Move-in dates, everything. The apartment details and everything was there. So that seemed like pretty
Yes,
official.
and we always get many queries about why your contract is this big. Guys, it's because it's legal and we have mentioned every single point. So our priority is you guys. So for at the end, eventually it is okay for both the guys, for the company as well as for the tenants. So legal document has many pages.
Also, it's like pretty easy to read. Like if you go through it for 10 minutes, you can pretty easily get every information out of it. It's for your own goods.
Yeah.
Like you guys don't get scammed from anyone. So please check your contract, guys.
Always read the clauses because you don't want to be under a misconception. And yeah.
Yes. And so how long it has been once you have moved to StudiFlats?
It's been 4 months now, I guess, around 4 months, and it's pretty comfortable. It's very nice because, again, we're in Berlin now finally,
Yes.
and that's a relief. Travel is amazing, wonderful.
Yes,
So,
and
yeah.
it's also important once you move to another country, a apartment which makes you feel like home, and again, not a stressful one.
Yes.
So
Yes.
So the plus point was like our neighbors are students, so that's a plus point.
Yes.
And if you guys want to have parties at night, so you guys can enjoy that.
It's-
You won't
it's
have
very
families
relaxed.
complaining.
It's very relaxed here because all of us are students living in the same
Yes.
area.
Yes.
We're all
There to help each other.
there to help each other.
Yeah, that's one thing when you move to another country. You need someone. Even though we quote by saying, like, I can manage alone, but it is not easy when you move to another country. Like, you need someone to guide. And I guess we from StudiFlats have been trying maximum to do it. And I guess it's visible now because you guys are happy. There's a glow up after the scam.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's true. That's true. I've noticed that StudiFlats has its own community, and I've
Yes.
come to know that over these couple of months, and I've seen that it's pretty nice. It's
Yes,
really nice.
we
what you guys are
recently
doing here.
started a space called Community Club where we discuss everything, every single need of students. And legally, there are visa consultations, German language, and so on. You could just, I'll tell you later.
Okay, that's nice.
Okay, let's take a quick break and we'll continue on this. Okay, guys, welcome back to Student Circle Podcast powered by StudiFlats. So, Tarun, earlier I remember you saying that your student dorm contract was for 6 months, and that is the reason you have to shift to another place. So, what do you think? Getting an apartment with a long term contract is good or short term?
I feel like a long-term contract would be good because you would have something fixed. You can have a place to stay without worrying about moving every 6 months. Yeah, that was I think I feel like that is one of the biggest advantages you could get from a two-year long
Yes,
contract.
yes.
rather than
Like
just
if you
6 months.
find a good place from Studio Flats, stick to it, guys.
Yeah,
For 2 years, just finish your
Really.
studies.
Because I guess if you didn't have the need to move, then the scam wouldn't happen. And
No,
you
not
were
at
in a
all.
desperate situation and you were ready to jump in any option.
Yes,
So personally, I think an apartment, if you have a long contract, that is much better.
True, yeah, because your course, if it's for 2 years or 1 year, you can just take the longer contract and just you always have like some place it's like
Yes.
some place to come back basically. So
Yeah.
there's
You'll always have a
any
permanent
issue.
place to stay. You don't have to move. You don't have to search for apartment
Yes,
week
yes.
on.
Because
You
once
don't
you
have
get
to go out.
comfortable in one place, it's just no point of moving out. Right?
Yes.
So
Yes, and that is why we also offer now for the new students a 2-year contract. So it's, you just get one place and you stick on that. And see, we have many things to do once you move to another country.
true.
Finding an apartment is least option. So once you have a good place to stay, you can focus on others. Is it?
Exactly, yeah. And also you won't have to worry about staying at the place much because you have so many other things to do in Berlin. Like you can explore, you can spend most of your day outside and never get bored. It's mostly like that,
Exactly.
yeah.
And Aditya, so you guys have been through so much. What do you have to say to someone who's coming from India with the basic, especially if we start with the apartment hunting?
So I would suggest the first option to be Studio Flats because it is tried and tested. And yeah, this is not a paid promotion or
Yes.
anything, guys. I'm saying it from my general review. Don't fall for the scams. Like I'll say don't trust anyone from WhatsApp or Facebook or any place else. Even if you know the person, you cannot trust them. But yeah, studio flats I've tried and tested, so I would suggest you to go directly to them and talk to them. Just talk to them and fill out your requirements. They'll get back to you.
Yes, exactly. And one more personal questions. Are you guys working in any kind of part time?
Not right now because it's been really hard for us to find part-time jobs. So one more
Yes.
thing that people have to remember is they're gonna tell you that you can find part-time jobs easily, but that's
Yes.
not true unless you have connections here, you have somebody who already is here and can help you out. That's all fine. But if you're somebody who's just gonna go out there looking for part-time jobs, you're gonna have bad luck, honestly.
Yes.
Yeah.
And on that note, I think language plays a key role in finding jobs.
True.
Earlier, I guess 4 to 5 years before, maybe that was not a problem. But now, majority of people are coming here. Many international students, and now the criteria for the part-time job is language.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
everywhere you go, they're gonna ask B1, and
Yeah,
you
at
know
least.
B1 German is something you really need to study.
True, true. I would say that if you can get a language course back in India or wherever you're coming from, and then because that's just going to give you a little boost so that you don't have to go through all the levels, and you can maybe just take a A2 or a B2, sorry, A2 or a B1 course, and then go ahead with that. So yeah,
Yes, and as we have looked through, many students couldn't complete the process of studying German back in India because they have no idea when they're going to get a visa and they can't spend money on that. And that is why recently, or maybe few months before we started this club, our aim was to give students all the package from home to get a part-time job. It's simple, from home to money. We are
yeah.
providing StudiFlats is providing home for students, part-time job, and also we have started a German class. We all know, we have seen videos, also visa consultation. So we decided to give a kid a package because many tenants and many kids we have seen getting scammed and not having
Yes.
jobs, and especially in winter it is very hard to survive if you don't have a block account. So that's
Exactly.
another
Yeah.
serious thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And that is why we focused on doing all those things, and we are happy on that if someone is getting a job. But if not, guys, come to StudiFlats.
Yes.
You get an all-inclusive package.
Yeah, exactly. If that's what you guys are like providing, this is literally everything that a person needs when they're moving out of
Yes,
their house.
what
So
all a kid needs:
yeah,
it's job, home, money,
exactly.
language, and visa consultation.
True.
Everything we are providing it in a good package. And I'm happy that you guys are, I could see the glow up on your faces that you're happy because once you get a good home, good life.
Yes.
That's true.
So, what are your plans now for the future?
My plans are to eventually settle down here. So I'm just praying that I get a working job
Yes.
once I finish my degree or so. Yeah.
And what's yours, Aditya?
I too am going to settle down here, so I will be looking for a job in corporate and settling down in life.
Yes. So, good for you. All the best. And something, Tarun, for you to tell the upcoming students?
Oh yeah. Just make sure you're ready and make sure you're thinking 2 steps ahead. And I feel like the recommendation would be StudiFlats' package. That would help you out with that. Thinking 2 steps ahead.
Yes. So, guys, at starting, when I spoke to these kids, I couldn't believe that this thing really happened. And now, when I came to know the whole story, I'm relieved. I'm happy that you guys in a safe position. Now, as you have seen now, getting scammed in Berlin is very easy. Not only in Berlin, anywhere you move to another country, getting scammed is very easy. Let's take an overview of what we have just learned now. That is legal contract and fake contract. As Tarun said, when once you see the contract, you could understand because legal contract has many papers and StudiFlats contract has always mentioned everything correctly. Also, never pay the money without viewing the apartment. I've been keeping telling this from long time because this is how most of the kids and students get scammed. Now, another myth we all believed is if you move to the C zone, the rents are low. Now we understood that also that is not right in every cases. College dorms or whatever, everywhere the rent depends on their basic things. It is not like if you go to C zone, the rent is low, and if you go to the A or B, the rent is high. Whereas with StudiFlats, we have always prioritized you guys, and even in rent and everything, we have affordable where a student can pay. Also, as I have mentioned earlier, StudiFlats is giving a whole package to student with a comfortable place to stay, with helping for the visa consultation, with helping to get annual dung bank account, everything and every useful things, which also include helping to learn language, German language, and also helping you and guiding you to get a part-time jobs. So people who are watching this, many of you guys know what we are providing, and that those guys who don't know, all you have to do is contact us directly. People who are watching this and people who are about to come to Berlin who are not living with StudiFlats, guys, please do concentrate on taking any apartments. Never pay the money before saying the apartment. Come here, look through the apartment, and then only pay. Because once you lost the money, that's important. But apart from that, you lose your money and there's no place to live, that is something serious. If you don't want to go through these many hectic things, one single button is stay with StudiFlats.
True.
Exactly.
So do you guys watch our YouTube channel?
Oh yeah, I'm subscribed to it.
Really?
So when I moved in here, that's when Kiran from StudiFlats, he showed it to me, and
Yes.
that's when I subscribed. And it's pretty fun because you guys have this snacks clash. in
Yes,
German
that's
and
one of our interesting video.
Yes.
So I watched through all of that, and I like that a lot. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, we also upload German and what and all is happening here, which are useful for students and everything. And I'm happy that you guys watch it.
Oh yeah, it also has a lot of informational videos,
Yes.
so that's pretty good too.
It helps us to keep us up
It's
to date.
it's like
Yes.
a guide.
Yes, and that's the motive of, we started uploading videos on YouTube. So guys, don't forget to,
Like,
Like and
share,
subscribe.
and subscribe.
Subscribe, yeah.
Yeah.
I am very happy and thank you for coming here. Let's hope the best for you guys.
Thank you.
That's
Thank
it.
you so
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.